So we open with Kieran telling Eugene, "It's funny, you moved 8,000 times. I find it comical. Sorry if your butt hurt. I mean, you're both a member of the Cuckold Club. Eugene, you don't feel offended. You feel broken, embarrassed. That's what you feel. Embarrassed about your tax debt. Embarrassed about your liens. Embarrassed about your wife running your pockets and your life." So he says, well, I'm sorry you were offended. I'm sorry that you were hurt. And Eugene's like, I don't think that's authentic. As inauthentic as you affording the houses you live in, that's inauthentic too. Bordering on fraud. He said, but it's funny and I ain't changing it. I said what I said and wore what I wore. And it seems you are poor. House poor. You're doubling down on your insult. I'm not doubling down on poop. Oh, Kieran's coming with it. Daddy was like, oh. So Cecil, Kids Force Whitmore, says, you know, Eugene, I don't think he meant to hurt you. And Eugene got the neck roll and said, well, what did he mean to do? Cecil said he was trying to be funny. At whose expense? Getting sissy with it. Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Getting sissy with it. In response to the neck roll, Kieran gets some bass in his voice. I ain't doubling down on poop. It was funny, so be it. He said, I misjudged your sensitivity. He said, look, I won't joke no more. I'll be the dullest MFer here. Call me an MF again. Eugene, you're trying to stand up to Kieran because you can't stand up to your wife. He said, why am I so important in you and your wife's life? He said, I will accept the apology you did give, but you broke trust with me. So now Reverend Damon is getting the group together saying, you know, we all have a plank in our eye. They just used that on another show. So he break it down, look, we don't react to what our wives do, but we do act to what you do. Cecil, Kids Force Whitmore says, you know, this axe throwing was not a smart idea. Well, that means it was yours. Kids Force, that means it was yours. Cecil, the only smart idea you've had was marrying Simone, because the way she looked at the camera, like this idiot. So the guys say they've buried the hatchet, but I think Eugene's still butthurt. Oh, Toya said one day you gonna want to date somebody like me to her kids? Child, the son put his head like that. The survey has determined that is a lie. Jackie, you don't eat sushi? That's hard to believe for many reasons. Many reasons. It's so healthy. So Hefferly then dropped by Jackie's for lunch, and Simone show up, and she's like, I know this heifer did not trick me into seeing her. Simone does not want to hug this heifer. Simone ready to slap Jackie. She like, I thought we got rid of her. Simone don't want to share her woman or her man. She like, how we the Golden Girls when we was the duo? And now you want to go on a trip when everyone hates Hefferly. Oh, Hefferly didn't apologize to Toya again. We know she went to suck up to Quad. However, she only texted Cone Tessa. Hefferly went on an apology tour because she didn't want to get off the show. So they gonna go to Vegas. Hefferly said she likes Texas Hold'em. Simone said you ain't got no poker face. Your witchy poo laugh and grin would give you away. Witchy poo, not crone. Anila's still whining about raising her own children when she can work from home. Maybe you don't need a live-in nanny. Maybe you just need somebody that comes over in the day. Anila, you asked your friends, but you ain't got the budget they got. That's why you can't find nothing. So Anila trying to bring back her interesting mama. I mean, if you gonna stay on the show, you gonna need something, because you ain't enough. You know what? Anila probably sent Miss Gomez packing so she could move her mama in. Contessa's still on her bodybuilding journey. Contessa and her trainer seem a little flirty. Interesting to see her have that energy with the man. He looked like a fitter version of Scott. Over at Hefferly, she's got a new friend since she's always ticking the ladies off, a real estate lawyer, Audra. So Audra asks Hefferly, why are you dogging people's marriages? She's very beautiful. Hefferly gonna say, I just can't believe Contessa would advocate with my adversaries. You are her adversary. You talked about her marriage like a dog. So she gonna apologize to Contessa right when they get to Vegas. Oh! We packing for the trip and Simone done brought a butt pad. Cause baby ain't got no back but lower back. Contessa don't want to see Hefferly on the trip though. Neither would I. She don't trust her little text apology, and neither would I. You blasted me in front of everybody, apologize in front of everybody. So Jackie says she gonna split a room with Simone. Hefferly upset. Now, I'm sorry, Hefferly, but you cannot come between these sapphic sisters, these longtime roommates, these pals. But Hefferly, you can be with Quad. I'd rather be with Quad than Dry Jackie. Oh, we bringing the fake Joan Collins too? Child, Jackie got they ride calling them the Golden Girls. Y'all ain't that old. Actually, you probably are the same age as them, because they were only in their 50s. So Jackie and Simone will have a romantic rekindling in the presidential suite this weekend. Heffenly is really whining. You can tell because that upper lip gets stiff and the nostrils flare. Now, Contessa, you said you weren't going to be a diet Debbie Downer, but here you are. Oh, too much carbs. So Contessa's starting already. She said, let's play Never Have I Ever, even though some people won't be honest because they just want to make their image look good. Okay, so now Toya is upset that Contessa won't be drinking during the game. Hefferly's friend Audra is like, she's choosing not to drink. She doesn't have to drink if she doesn't want to. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, Toya said, I'm sorry, you're not a good attorney. She's like, yes, I am. Toya said, prove it right now. In the case of Contessa doesn't want to drink? Contessa said she never had a threesome. Well, not yet. When you and Britain getting together? Quad said, well, honey, if you ain't had a threesome, then I ain't worn a wig. We see you, Sappho. We see you. Heffley said, I don't believe the heifer either. Audra said she only needs one ding-a-ling, but what about the two cooches? Contessa was here for the cooches, not the quark. Jackie said, look, I would have done a 69 with my cheater, but it wouldn't work. You probably just don't want his giant mole near your gina. Oh, so now we talk about dick pics. Contessa said women and men solicit me. Clit pic, dick pic, they sending pics. But wasn't the whole issue that your husband was entertaining those same messages? Well, that was the episode, so I'm see you soon for something. So let's do a trailer review. So Margot, you've got these kids going on spring break, and they get to this house, but it's a smart house. But like super advanced where you've got like metal arms that are moving around the kitchen. Of course, the house turns out to be not a house, but a giant 3D printer so it can make all the crap you need. However, the AI goes evil, and now we running through the house, we getting stuck in melted plastic. It took them too long to leave. I mean, to even start the breaking out process, they were ignoring all the red flags. I'd put it on in the background, but I don't know if I'd give it a true peep. Oh wait, there's Jeepers Creepers 4. What's going on? I love all three of them. So it's been another 23 years, the Creeper's back. So we got this black guy and his white girlfriend going to some goth carnival thing. It's called Horror Hound. Oh, they're gonna have a whole creeper crawl, a grand celebration. They don't know they're gonna get it. Oh, so they go to the creeper's house thinking it's an escape room. So now they trapped in his house. Two other idiots end up joining them. They look like locals. All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing that.